Hello, humans and pets. What do we got today? Oh, we got a bunch of pepperoni pizza.
We sure do.
And we got pepperoni puffs from Little Caesars, which are in this container.
Yeah, I'll hold that
what
one.
we're going to do is we're going to see which is the ultimate bang for your buck price in our
Want
things.
me to hold this one?
No, I got it. I'll just drop it everywhere.
That's what I'm afraid of.
And what pepperoni. So we got 3 different types of pizzas, and we got the pepperoni puffs, which I don't really see any pepperoni on it.
No.
So there might not be any.
I think it was in the inside
pepperoni
anyway.
in the puffs.
Did you want the thumbnail while you were doing
Sure,
it?
we'll just do these for that.
Okay, ready?
There you go. So we got the classic pepperoni, which is 8 something. It varies depending on your location. Ours is like around $8. Then you also got the $9 Extramostbestest, and then we also got the Old World Fanceroni pepperoni for like 10-ish.
Yeah, they're like a buck difference in there, and Ryan decided he wanted to see which was better.
We're
having a hard time figuring out which was the classic and which one. This one is labeled, though.
This one's
as
labeled
the Extramostbestest.
So we put it in the middle, and we'll start working our way.
You ready to work?
Let's see. I'm ready.
All right. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a mess.
We should be able to see which one is Extramostbestest by taste, but it doesn't seem there's that much extra pepperoni on it.
No, it really isn't.
I think they market it as like 50% more, or what's extra pepperoni.
And even with it, it didn't look like there was like extra. But I noticed now there's more cheese.
It's
the
tasting
cheese
better,
is covering
and there's a lot more cheese.
All right.
So we'll see.
As you can see, Ryan really wanted to eat pizza today.
I was looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm.
I like pizza. We haven't had something fantastic on the channel in a bit. We've had some pretty lackluster ones. So
we're in that stage where there's a bunch of new stuff coming. It just hasn't made it here yet.
Mm-hmm.
This is very good, by the way.
It's just a good pizza.
This is a good pizza. I want to move on.
There's a decent bit of sauce here.
No, there's a good amount of sauce.
Very flavorful.
Yep.
The cheese, it's very cheesy. It kind of slid off when I bit it.
Okay.
So maybe minus points depending on how you look at it.
Mine's good. I
think it's good.
So I can go back if I have to.
Right.
Yeah, no, so I think we got it right because this one is definitely a thicker piece. There's way more cheese.
It seems like it weighs more.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Still, once again, a decent bit of sauce there.
Oh, yeah, there's so much more cheese. The cheese is actually very good.
The taste is like the cheese is different, or there's just more.
Mm-hmm.
It stands out much more, though.
And when we looked at it originally, we thought it was a classic because it didn't have as much pepperoni. But we didn't realize it was underneath. Some of them were underneath the cheese.
I'm tasting that now.
There's just way more pepperoni on this one. For the extra buck,
and
I got to give the credit to that one.
I mean, it's really just like, do you want just a classic pizza or extra pepperoni? Extramostbestest. I think it is the better one.
For now.
Let me go back.
I think it is.
There's just more flavor.
You get way more of the pepperoni and cheese flavor on it. You know what I mean? I think that I do like it better, for sure.
For sure.
You know, but again, if you don't have the budget, the classic is very good.
It's still very good.
The Extramostbestest, though, for an extra buck, I think it's worth it.
Yes.
Now, the Old World Fanceroni, we haven't had one of these in a long time.
Yes, so this one has the pepperoni cups.
Yes.
Which pretty exciting.
I just ate one. They're crispier than the first time we did it.
I like that.
But it really brings that pepperoni flavor. I got to turn mine around. All right.
The crispy helps.
Yes.
Yeah, his kind of slid off when I picked it up.
Ryan dropped this one, so it's a little harder.
Well, when you grab the pizza,
I get it.
The middle is always the trickiest part to keep intact. Now, is this one $2 better than the classic?
You know what's funny? Because the Extramostbestest is actually cheesier than this one, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so. I like the crispy cups, though.
But if you're a pepperoni person, which we are, you get the most pepperoni flavor off a pizza with the Old World cup. I think it's worth the $2.
It's also like it's better pepperoni, but it's also like crispy pepperoni.
Yes.
I like it a lot more.
It definitely gives you more of a pepperoni taste for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So far, I'm going most expensive to least expensive.
Yeah.
Being the least expensive is still good,
Mm-hmm.
but you get the most flavor of the pepperoni and the cheese on the extra. Well, you might get more cheese in the Extramostbestest, but the old world pepperoni, these pepperonis bring it to the next level. They are way better.
I agree. And I like seeing that it is worth the increase for me. Like, you don't normally see it go up. Now, this isn't the cheapest thing on their menu. In fact, they have the deal for a 3 meat for $8.99.
Correct.
That's staying for a while, I believe. So, if you'd rather have that, that's cheaper than this one, or it's like a little cheaper than Extramostbestest.
Right.
Like,
right, and you get the 3 meats on it.
It's a 3 topping rather than just a pepperoni. So, if I was trying to save money, I'd go for that. Or our slices and sticks at our place is $6.99. I'd go for that one.
Don't get me wrong. I 100% agree with you. I would be buying up. If we were just getting pizza, just not for the channel, just to eat, I would have bought up 3 of the 3 meat ones. That's the best bang for the buck right now. In fact, we ended up paying, when we did the 3 meat versus the 3 meat, we had to pay extra. I thought you said it was upwards of like $10 or $12 when we had to add that extra one. Remember when we did it up against the Domino's?
Yeah,
the 2 meat?
We did a 2 topping, so I had to customize it. So
as a fun thing, Domino's now has a deal where you can get 2 medium carry-out pizzas with 3 toppings for like $7.99 each.
Which is worse because there are 2 mediums, so they're much smaller. You get less.
And you pay it. No, I understand that, but as a deal, as a comparison, then we could have did 3 meat versus 3 meat.
For sure.
It's what 100%. I was trying to say. If we would have did it, if we would have waited a week.
Yeah.
Or
I'm fine with the 2 toppings now. I would. Don't get me wrong. Like, more toppings is usually better, but their toppings aren't consistent.
Right.
In our case.
We just haven't done all this stuff in a while anyway, so Ryan was in the mood for it.
Yeah.
I figured he wanted to get the pepperoni puffs too.
Because I'm not a big pepperoni pizza guy.
Right.
I just wanted to see which pepperoni item is better.
These are a little bit,
so they're a little
dark today.
I think it might help though.
It might.
It might add a little texture. I'm not sure because it's only the top.
I'm gonna go for the little one.
It's like a little crust. I don't see any pepperoni. Maybe it's on.
I think it was on the inside last time, if I remember. But these are a little crunchier than usual. But let's try.
I'm excited. These are the puffs.
Yeah.
They have them. It's limited time, but I mean, we didn't do every pepperoni item. They have a thin crust, and they have a like the thick crust, whatever the deep dish pizza is, right?
I'll wait for your assessment on this one. But
it's such a good appetizer. Like, we said this when we tried it the first time, but
you see these little things, and it's got pepperoni. It's all on the inside of it.
Yeah.
But the shaker that they put on the top of it really brings it next level. I mean, these are dynamite. I really like these little puff things. I agree with your appetizer, but what are they too, though? They're only like $4 or $5. I could eat a couple boxes of them, but they are very good. I mean, they are very good.
I agree. You get the sauce on the inside of this one, but you get that like Italian herb with the Parmesan cheese. It brings the saltiness to it. It's very good. I just like that shaker. They put it on a similar one on the Italian bread. They put a similar one on the slices and sticks.
It really adds a huge taste. I almost would love it on the crust of all their pizzas. Like if they put a little butter in the crust. These are buttery. They're delicious. These are really good. These are better than like the sticks when you get slices and sticks to me.
They are pretty good. I like them. I like the bread more than the sticks as well, I think. But you can't beat the value of the slices and sticks. But you get a little bit for everyone, right? I don't know if it's mozzarella in there.
That was the other reason why Ryan wanted to do this one, because we go on runs where good stuff, and then bad stuff. Yeah. So he's like, let's just do one we know we're gonna like. And I agree with you. It is good to see that, if you're gonna pay a little bit of extra money, it's worth the extra money. It is better. It is
better.
There's zero wrong with the classic. It's delicious as it is. But you pay an extra more, you get more cheese, you get more pepperoni, and then you pay a little bit more then you just
get the
they're
better
just it's just
version
a
of
better version of a
pepperoni.
pepperoni pizza. Absolutely.
Do I think the bottom tier one is the like bad?
Mm-mm.
No, I think it's very solid. In fact, I think it's a good pepperoni pizza.
I agree.
For
that price, you can't beat it. Because
sure.
you go anywhere else, you know, and you get a pepperoni pizza, you're not paying, you know, $6. It's not going to happen, or $7, whatever we paid for this.
On the last Little Caesars one, somebody said like there's less sauce, less everything. I'm not seeing that.
No.
There's plenty of sauce, at least in our location.
Yes.
There's a bunch of sauce. There's a bunch of like the toppings.
And to that point, once again, not only is there a generous amount of sauce, because we've showed you some when we've gone to Pizza Hut and stuff where you have no sauce on it. It is a good tasting sauce.
Very
where
flavorful.
It has a lot of, it's a good marinara as opposed to like what you didn't like. It was more tomato based, sweet off of the Domino's one when we did it, where this one's good. And again, when I was younger, I always wanted extra cheese, extra sauce. And that's basically what this kind of tastes like. It has a generous amount of sauce.
I just like extra sauce in general. I like that you can get it on the side. And when you guys said that Domino's, you can get extra sauce, or maybe it was Pizza Hut, I'm sorry if I'm misremembering, but that you could get it for free, where Little Caesars you do have to pay extra. You do have to pay. Which is true. But a lot of the items on the menu where extra sauce may be needed, at least for us, because they sauce the pizzas enough, they come with it. Like the crazy bread, you can get a side of sauce with it. Or like the slices and sticks, it comes with it. So there are some like items that it comes with extra sauce, but that is, you know, a knock against them. You know, I'd like if you could just always get it.
One other thing I want to say too is I'm trying to notice. No, this one just cooked more. Hold on. If you remember when we did the 3-meat one,
yes,
there was a different texture in the crust, and I don't know if it's just because this one was cooked a little bit longer. But remember, it was harder, like it was a different crust. I think this one has a. I don't know if it's just cooked more.
Well, it's
because their crust is super soft all the time.
Yeah, but you can see the difference in the crust, right? So it's a larger crust, which could mean maybe there's just more dough used in this pizza.
Right.
But there's a lot more of like it looks like there's cheese. Like it's cheese crusted. Could have been cooked more too, definitely, but
it's just one of them I noticed when we did the 3-meat. I don't know if they changed the type of crust so it's able to hold the weight of what the toppings you put on it.
That's what I'm assuming.
And I think this is one of the other crusts, because these crusts are a little bit thinner. And then when you look at the thickness of this, just so it would hold its integrity so your pepperoni's not all falling off, you know? But
that could also be why maybe it's just cooked longer, because the crust is larger.
It's a little longer and they have to do it.
They just have to make sure it's cooked. But once again, it's like, maybe it's not supposed to be this big. Maybe they just, that's how it came out, you know?
Right.
Like it might not have been intentional. But
just for fun, what is the best thing you ate today?
Well, the best item I ate today is the puffs. Because you get the most flavor. I like that flavor with the seasoning. I wish you could just put that seasoning on the pizza.
I 100% agree with you. I was just curious what you were going to say.
No, I mean, the puffs is the best tasting item.
Yep.
But it's not something I would get as like an actual, like, if I was going to eat there.
No, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Like, I wouldn't just eat it.
The best tasting thing to me, surprisingly, because they don't even look that good. I don't know if...
What?
Like, because they look almost extra crispy.
But that's just the top. Like
I understand that. They're absolutely delicious. But like when we looked at them in the box, we went, uh-oh. It almost looks like they cooked them too much.
They definitely do.
That's what I mean by said.
When you look at the bottom, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
That's just, it's probably just the heat was coming out on the top more, or it was closer up. But they're not like burnt by any means.
No. So. They are the best thing I ate today. And then I go with the Old World Pepperoni, Extramostbestest, and a classic. And again, there's nothing wrong with the classic, but it is. And
if I was going to get a pepperoni pizza or a pepperoni item from out of the ones that we've tasted today, it would be the Old World Fanceroni pepperoni. This one with the fun pepperonis on it, just because the pepperonis carry so much flavor, you know.
I totally agree.
But well, that's my take.
There you go. Well, there's the review. We got plenty of pizza to eat now, but
if you have any suggestions, leave them down below.
Right.
We could use them. So if you guys want to see us do anything specific, if we have it in our area,
Yeah, that's the
That's the
drawback.
issue. It's the
Every
issue.
time
because
we
there's
go.
too many good things that we don't have.
Yeah, and standby. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out in the near future. So
Yes, all the Halloween.
Yep.
This and that.
Yep.
You know.
So there you go.
And SpongeBob.
If it comes, I've been waiting.
It will. I'm sure. I know Little Caesars is testing somewhere. They're testing the pretzel wrapped crust.
I hope that comes back.
No, the bacon crust.
Bacon crust.
Not pretzel.
No, I hope that comes back because we never got to try it.
No, it was out like before I even knew what a Little Caesars was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it was something on their menu before bacon wrapped. I think this is just a bacon and cheese crust. I don't know if it's wrapped in bacon or if it's like just like there's bacon in the crust.
Yeah.
But
like when they did the pepperoni and everything, that was
enough,
cool too.
But it's just like a bacon and cheese crust rather than bacon wrapped.
Okay.
From what I've seen.
Okay.
But it could be bacon wrapped as well. You know, who knows? But I'm excited for it.
Everything's better with bacon. I'm in.
Yeah.
So, well, there you go. We'll wrap this one up then. So, that being said, all suggestions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.